Hey everyone, my name's Kia and welcome back to Kia on Cars. And this is a channel for all things car reviews. So if you're a first-time driver or someone just interested in cars and looking to understand and get some cool and fun car reviews, then you're in the right place. This is episode 2 of our series, First Time Cruising. And this is where we show you cars that are great for first-time drivers if you're interested in getting a new car and not sure what you should be looking at. In the last episode, we had a look at the Vauxhall Corsa, and in today's episode will be all about the Ford Fiesta. We are at Car Giant, and as the name sounds, yes, they have so many cars here. At present, they have well over 1,000 cars on their lots, and they have allowed us to come here and record some content. So today is all about the Ford Fiesta. Now, the Ford Fiesta was first sold in the UK in 1977, and Henry Ford gave it its name based on the alliteration with Ford, the 2 Fs, and also to celebrate their union and their first ever factory built in Spain, hence the Fiesta part. And since then, the car has been extremely popular, with well over 4.5 million cars being sold in the UK, making it the UK's most popular small hatchback. Also, between the years 2009 and 2016, it was the UK's best-selling car. So now let's take a look around the car. This is the Petrol Ford Fiesta 1 litre ST line hatchback. The top speed of this car is 113 miles per hour, and it is able to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 10.3 seconds. This car is a front-wheel drive, has 5 doors with 5 seats. The gearbox is a manual 6-speed gearbox. And brand new, this Fiesta could do around 526 miles per tank and has a fuel capacity of 42 litres. It's important to remember that this fuel economy is to be used as a gauge, as actual fuel usage can vary due to a number of different factors, such as temperature, the weight of the car, and speed. The safety rating of this car from its test in 2017 is 5 stars. Right, so now I'm in the Ford Fiesta. First impressions, this is 2017 plate, so slightly newer shape. You can see it from the interior. You can see that it's a new shape. So I'm going to turn this car on. This car is actually keyless. So this is the key here. And all you have to do is push the start. So I'm going to do that. Foot on the clutch, engine, push the start. Right, so now it's on. We also have electric windows, so I'm going to wind up the windows. I'm going to do like I did last time with the Corsa. I'm going to do the passenger first. I'm going to do my driver's side. And here we are. Now, first and first, you can probably see something protruding here, and this is the screen. The Ford Fiestas that I've been in before don't actually have screens. It's touchscreen as well. It is touchscreen. And I can see here that it's got a USB right at the bottom, and that usually tells me that there should be CarPlay and Android Auto pre-installed in this car. So you have to do, it'll be wired. What you have to do is get a USB, connect it to either your iPhone or your Android phone, and it should pop up on the screen so you can use either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto automatically in this car. Now, first glances, I'm liking this. It's very nice. It's got a screen as well, I can see here. So it tells me on here the mileage. I can see the fuel right now. Obviously, there's not much in here because it's a test. You also have a temperature gauge on there. We can see the speed counter. We've got all of this that we like to see. So not as high-tech in terms of the screen as the Corsa, as the one we saw last video, but still pretty decent up here. Remember we said before, my number one feature, guys, what is it? That's it. Air conditioning, AC. That is a must. And today is a hot day as well, so we need to try this out. It's got AC on here, so it's got a button actually. So if I press that button on there, and I turn on the fan, okay, you can hear that. You can hear the fans going. AC is working. I'm telling you guys, on a hot day, necessary. We'll turn it right back off again. Now, if we continue, we look at the steering wheel. So you'll see it again with the Corsa. I hate to compare it, but it's the one we did before. The Corsa was very, very high-tech in terms of the steering wheel. Now this is not too shabby. It's not as high-tech as the Corsa, but you're not slumming it. So we can see here we've got lots of different settings for the actual car. You can reset your counter. You can put volume up and down, mute it. You can take calls. They've also got voice assist in there, so you can use your voice to voice activate things in the car. Give it a go. Oh,
please say a command.
There you go. I'm not going to say command now. We'll just do back. But that's how that works. Pretty decent. It's got electric mirrors, so you can actually press left or right and manually maneuver your mirrors to be able to fix it instead of using the little stick that the older cars have that I had in my first car. We've got the windscreen wipers, so we do the front ones. Can work. It's got 3 different settings. And let's see how you do the back. The back is always confusing me. It changes on every single car. I never know which one's the back one to see. It's gonna... You do the back. Ah, you push it back. That's how you do the back. I've turned it on now. Turn it off. Oh my gosh, what have I done? So this one, you push the lever back and it will do the rear. I always try to look for that because it's very important to know. I'm telling you, the point in one of my cars where I didn't look and it was torrential downpour, couldn't see behind me, and I literally was on the motorway trying to figure out how on earth that worked the rear windscreen wipers. So always important to know how to work that before you do anything. You can change the lights for your front of your car, just down here, so it will change the front and the back. So functionality is here. This car has 6 gears, so the Corsa had 5, if you remember, it had 5 gears, and the reverse is actually to the right and down. So this one, you pull up a little lever, pull it up to the right with the clutch down, and that is you in reverse. Cotton seats like we saw with the Corsa as well. Now up here, remember in the Corsa, this wasn't actually a sunglasses holder. Let's see if this one is. this is. So this is where you can put sunglasses or normal glasses or anything. You just put it in there and store it in there. We've got the lights, we've got left and right. So that will come on as well. We've got our mirrors. This is bigger. Oh, it's got built-in lights as well. This is a lot bigger than the Corsa one. But we've got the mirrors here. Let's see if the passenger one has it as well. It does, and the same thing. It's got the lights. It doesn't have the handles there. You know the ones that you grab onto? I said it in the Corsa as well. Those kind of like armrests there. Even for passengers. Passengers don't have it, and neither does driver side. Pretty decent car inside for a 2017 plate. I'll be honest, I expected a bit more from the interior in terms of the aesthetics and the tech inside. I did expect a bit more considering the age of the car. It's only a 5-year-old car. And when we compare that to the Corsa, the 17 plate Corsa had a lot more going on. The aesthetics were really nice. This is just giving, it's giving normal. It's giving average. It's okay. If you want it as a first car, it's pretty decent. You're not slumming it. But again, like I said, compared to the Corsa, it's a step below for me. But let's keep looking at the car. You'll remember earlier that the Vauxhall Corsa was actually a 3-door car. This one is a 5-door. So let's take a look inside the car, see how much space you get in the back. Oh. Oh. First impressions, pretty good actually. This actually has 3 seats at the back. So this is officially a 5-seater car. As well as having 5 doors, you've got 5 seats. So you can carry 5 passengers in this car. Pretty spacious. I would say that I think the Corsa was slightly bigger, a bit more space, but still pretty nice back here. And it's good to have 5 seats to be able to carry 5 passengers. So that's always good to know. The windows back here are actually wind. So I'm winding this one down. So there's no electric windows back here. If I'm honest, like I said, I am a bit disappointed with the functionality and how much this car has, considering how new it is. I would have expected a lot more from this car, but it is what it is for a first car. It's pretty decent. It does have a USB port here for anyone who's sitting in the back. It's only got 1 though, considering you can carry 3 passengers in the back. Only having 1. I don't know if it's gonna help anyone, only having 1 at the back. It's decent, amazing, not really wowed by it, but it's okay. It's not too bad, especially for your first car. You're wondering, Kia, tell us, how big is that boot? Don't worry, I'll tell you. So for this car, you'll find the lever for the boot just under the Ford logo. So if I pop it here, that will open up the boot and we can have a look inside. So this is pretty big as it comes. I would again say, like the Corsa, you could probably fit 2 small suitcases in here, or at a push 1 big one, just about. It hasn't got the overlap, you know, we saw before. It usually covers so people can't look into your boot. Hasn't got that, but that is easily fixed. You can buy them online for this car. Pretty simple. And you can obviously push these seats down if you needed more space, something bigger that you needed to fit in the boot. So pretty decent size for a first car and for the size of this car. So now on to the all-important question. Kia, let's talk money. How much would this car actually set you back? So this car in particular for the 2017 plate is going for around 9,500, so slightly more than the Corsa, and it's on actually slightly more mileage, around 60,000 miles, this particular one that I'm sat in. And for this model, you're looking at around £145 a year on road tax. Now that is significantly more, £115 more than the Corsa with the same age. Now insurance group. So you remember me saying in the Corsa video, I can't really tell you how much your insurance is going to be because it depends on the range of factors, but it's always good to know the insurance group because I'll give you a better idea as to what band you're like to fall in when it comes to insurance. The insurance group for this car is 10E. So you remember me saying that anything 10 and under means that it's likely to be relatively low and a good place to look. First time buyers, you want your insurance group for the car you're looking at to be 10 or under, but 10's on the higher end. So this car is going to cost you slightly more in insurance, and the E again just denotes the safety of the car. How did you find it? Do you like it? Would you buy it for your first car? You've heard my opinions, you've seen the car, now it's time to make your own judgment. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you like this video and to see way more content because we've got more cars lined up. Don't you worry. Be sure to comment and let us know if you get this car and if there's any other cars that you want us to review, and we'll be more than happy to do it on this channel. And be sure to give Car Giant a follow to see more of this content and to see all the cars they've got here. I'm telling you, there are so many. You will genuinely be in car heaven if this is where you want to be. So make sure you keep watching, and here's what's coming up next.